Alright everyone, this is Zero Budget Geek and welcome to my Ghostbusters the board game unboxing. So just got this in today and I'm really excited to crack it open and I decided to just go ahead and film it so you guys can check it out. I'm sure you guys seen this already. There's been several videos about it, but I am gonna do something a little bit different, not in this video, but this game is, I don't know if you can see that, but it is 1 to 4 players. So that means this game is going to be on my Tabletop Tuesday show. I'm definitely going to be playing this, and I believe there's a campaign. So depending how it goes, I might play out the whole campaign, you know, over the course of several episodes, you know, over several weeks and whatnot. But anyway, enough blabbering. Let's go ahead and rip this open, basically. That's what we're here for. And really excited. Pretty nice box, the feel of it, but we're not worried about the box. We're worried about what's inside this box. So right here we have a very large rule book, the Ghostbusters Operations and Field Manual, and there you got looks like the reference sheet there. And a place for notes. I don't know what you want to write there, but there you go. Now, the one cool thing is, if you guys can see that, it's got a lot of the artwork from the, what is that, the IDW? Is that the name of the comic book series? I think it's IDW. There's a comic book of Ghostbusters, and so it's got a lot of the art from that, which is really cool. And I really like that faded logo there. I want to get a t-shirt of that. But anyway, there's the rule book. We're not going to keep looking at that. So here's the main part of the game. Here's the actual board, or should I say boards, because if you don't know already, rather than having just one standard static board, you have a bunch of modular boards here that are double-sided. So let's pop one out here so you can see. So as you can see, it's a grid, it's got spaces on it, and it has another side. So this one, so like right here, looks like it's a park, and on the other side looks like a city street. So the combination of the different sides arranged certain ways lets you set up a bunch of different scenarios. So you got a whole bunch of these tiles here, so you just got to pop them out. And I believe you could just set them up randomly, or if you're playing the campaign, it'll exactly tell you, you know which way to put them. And man, we actually got quite a bit. Now this tile, this one here has something. This is something interesting. So this right here, this is I think they call it the spirit world. I don't know all the rules of the game yet, but I still got to learn it. But basically, this is going to be off the main board, and all the ghosts are going to be here. Now this is sort of an end condition to the game. If too many ghosts are removed from this spirit world and they're into the regular world, then the players, that's one of the ways that the players are going to lose. I don't know if there's other ways. So that's basically just what that is. And then we over here, this is pretty neat. Very simple concept, but I thought it was solves a lot of issues that I thought would come up. So they call this the PKE meter, and you're going to use this anytime one of the enemies, a ghost or something, is going to move, and you're going to roll an 8-sided die, and then the number that shows up is going to tell you the direction that the ghost is going to move in relation to where it's at, pretty much. So that's what that is. It makes it very easy to kind of just determine where the ghosts are going to go, rather than having to come up with some kind of convoluted AI. And I am not sure what these tokens are, but you know, they're there. There's a lot of tokens, a lot more here for all kinds of stuff. These are, I believe these are going to be the streams that you can use to capture the ghost. So they have a hole in them, and basically you'll be able to put it, when we open up the minis, you'll be able to see how that works. So let's set that aside. So now we're gonna go to this hobby box that everybody keeps talking about. So that's the last thing in the box here. So we'll move that and make some room here. So this hobby box is, if we can find the opening, there we go. This is where the part that makes everybody want to play this game, including me, is all the cool little minis. So open that up. We'll chuck that box. Actually, we're gonna keep it around because we'll probably store everything in there. And there you go. So you have, here's your little Ghostbusters guys. And I'm seeing these up close for the first time. So they're very cool. Try to get a closer look there. I'll probably switch to a different camera angle so you guys can get kind of a better look after we do a quick overview. And here's a couple more Ghostbusters right there. I believe if you had backed the Kickstarter, there were some other Ghostbuster characters that you could get. And now these minis are weird because they look like they're like almost like a gummy, but they're pretty, you know, they're pretty stiff. And so you have some of these guys, like here's Slimer, here's this guy here with a, I don't know what the hell is that, a big tongue. These are, I think, boss characters that you'll be fighting in the scenarios. And then the rest of these look to be just a bunch of different ghosts here. You got a bunch of guys standing on each other's heads. And are there any more different ones? There's a couple different ones over here. If I can get one out. And this guy's got like a bunch of, you can see that he's got like a bunch of legs running around. So you got a bunch of different ghosts. And they do matter. The different kinds of ghosts will matter. And I'm sure we'll see that in a moment. And here's, of course, the Ecto 1. Now, unfortunately, none of the minis and stuff are painted. I really wish they were because I'm no good at painting. But I'll probably try to get somebody to paint these because they're just very, very cool. So that's the top layer here. So, and so you got a couple bigger ghosts over here. They will have much higher stats, and then of course the big shebang. Oh man, this is heavy. So there you got the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Again, not painted. I wish, if anything, I would have taken this, just one being painted. It would have been this one, but you know, oh well. But this guy he's heavy. This thing is like huge. So really, really awesome. I mean, you can see how he is compared to the Ghostbuster. So that's pretty cool. I like that, the scale there. And then you have some bunch of cards. Oh, here we have some dice. And let's pull all this out, and then we're gonna move that to the side for now. So let's take a look at the dice real quick. And don't ask me what they do yet, because I don't know. I don't know the rules. But they're basically 6-sided dice, with the 6 being the Ghostbuster symbol. And then you have this die here, which I have no idea what it is. It's got a bunch of funny different symbols, and you'll use them in a game somehow. And then here's the 8-sided die, which is just a regular 8-sided die for the movement of the ghosts and enemies. So that's those. And then let's go ahead and open up this here. So we've got, this looks to be, well, we got the character cards for sure here. So we have Venkman here, and the characters have different levels. So as you play, you're going to gain experience for doing different things, and each character is going to earn experience in different ways. But you're going to use these little, if you can see these, you're going to use these little markers here. They hitch onto your card here at the bottom, and then you move them along as you gain experience. As you move up, so you have level 1, level 2, 3, 4, and on. As you level up, you'll gain more and more abilities that will make your character much more powerful and more effective at ghost busting. So that's Venkman, and the other side is pretty cool. Has his work badge and a little bit about the character. We got Spengler right there. Cool art. Of course, we have Stantz and Zeddemore. And then here we have, okay, so here's an example of one of the ghosts. This is a galloping ghoul, and just basically what the ghost does. I'm not sure what all of this means, but you know, this basically tells you whenever one of these ghosts comes out, you'll pull out one of these and you'll know everything there is to know about it. You can look on the back here, and it shows you a much more detailed picture of the ghost and just about it, you know, informational. We have a gruesome twosome. Take a closer look at the artwork there. It's very cool, very cool. We have a Boogaloo manifestation. Let's look at the other side. Oh man, look at that guy. That is Creepy, but cool. I definitely got to get somebody to paint these. Slimer, who's a class 5, he's, you know, not a chump. And, of course, he's always awesome. And then we have Idunas. I think that's how you pronounce it. And he's just a scary-looking fellow there. And, of course, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, who's a class 7. Which probably means he's just super badass. And there's the cute picture of him. So then we have here, now this, I'm all seeing this for the first time. So here we have, wow, so we have campaign scenarios. And there's just a bunch of them. Oh, okay, so here we have campaign 1, the Slimer situation. And then you can look here and it shows you how to set things up in the game. And all the different ghosts that are going to be out. It tells you everything you need to know to set up the game. And so there's lots of different, I don't know what order these are in. Looks like there's so the campaign 1, the Slimer situation. So okay, so campaign 1 is the Slimer situation, and then you have scenario 1, scenario 2, scenario 3, and then scenario 4. And then there's, wow, there's a lot in here. There's campaign 2, and then you have the Idunas incursion, scenario 1, scenario 2, scenario 3, scenario 4, and then campaign 3, which is the Stay Puft Showdown, and 1, 2, 3, 4 scenarios. And then you have a couple other, I think these are the quick games here. So the Slimer sticks around, Idunas interference. So this is a way to play those, not campaigns, but play as a one-shot. So if you want to just play against Slimer, play the Idunas, and play the Stay Puft. I don't know what's different between the one-shots and the campaign, but I take it with the campaign your characters will progress and get stronger between scenarios, whereas here you probably just start off the same way. And pretty much that's it. That's all the stuff in the box. So actually, what I wanted to show you also was the characters. When you this one thing I know. So when you use your streams to try to capture them, you won't always capture them in the first row. So you'll be, you know, in the first try. So you'll probably put these on them, and it just kind of like hangs on them to show that you've at least got a bead on him. And you can throw that on that guy like that. And, you know, it's, you know, simple, but, you know, cool visual, and it works. And so that's it. So what I need to decide is how I'm going to play this on the show. So now it actually has many more scenarios than I thought it was going to have. So what I might just do is I might just play the one-shot scenario. So that would be actually 3 different episodes. Or I might just play out the whole campaign. But man, this campaign will probably take me the better part of, this will take me months to go through. This is, you know, and really for anybody, this is several months, probably several months worth of playing to get through all this. I mean, depending how long they are, I have no idea how long it takes to get through one scenario. But at least for me, for my show, it would take me months to get through these. So I'll probably just play the quick one-shots, which will be 3 episodes of watching this game in play and giving you a good idea about it. So I definitely want your input, so go down into the comment section and let me know what you'd like to see. Would you like to just see, you know, just one episode where I just play one and you get an idea for the game, or maybe play through, you know, the 3 main scenarios, or maybe just go into playing a whole campaign? But of course that's going to take a really long time. But hey, if that's what you guys want to see, that is what I'll deliver. So go down into the comment section, and guys, I hope you like this video. If you do, click the like button down below, and be sure to check in the upper right hand corner to see links to other videos that I've done. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.